Start driving with this guy in the car. Drive. Is he dead? Hopefully.
Give a fuck if he like it, but he gon' respect his crippin'. Yeah, I saw funny games till a nigga trippin'.
It almost feels like clavicular running over somebody feels like the natural progression of these influencers. It's like, one is the influencer space is getting more competitive. There are more influencers. You know, all those times you've thought like, oh, I've never heard of this person. How is this person famous? It's like the market is so large, and the amount of people wanting to be YouTubers, for example, I think wanting to be a YouTuber is the biggest goal for kids growing up. And it's like, even me now, it's like I'm not blind to it. I'm making a video on one of the platforms, but less so to be an influencer, but for like other reasons. But it feels like clavicular running over somebody feels like the natural progression of these influencers. It's like, it's so competitive that you have to differentiate yourself. So a guy like clavicular feels like he has to be this American psycho. It's his niche of black pill. This American psycho figure who doesn't care about anything, not even the sanctity of another human life. So some random person trolling on his car is like, in his mind, is able to be run over because, one, it'll garner clicks, and two, he was in maybe a self-defense situation because there's no need for that guy to be in front of his car or on top of his car.
If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street.
Even though he was in no real danger. In my honest opinion, man, I hope the guy gets arrested, because no sane human being knows this person is not a danger or whatever and just runs him over just for the plot, just for the, I don't know, just for the views, just to be different. And in that sense, I very much dislike it. But in another sense, you can't be super mad at him because there's no context in which some person you don't know being on your car is acceptable. But is it worth taking his life? I don't think so.
I'm not gonna lie, clavicular hitting that guy with his car, that was probably the coolest thing I've seen in my life. And I'm not a fan, bro. I know he be saying the N-word. Like, I genuinely don't rock with bro's content. But do you know how real you gotta be in your heart of hearts to hit somebody with a vehicle? Not that I condone it, but like, you know, like, it wasn't right. But like, it not being right is low-key what made it like, oh man. Like, man, he's really like that. I'm not gonna, you can say whatever you want to hate on somebody, and he's got valid reasons for people to be hating on him. But he just hit somebody with his car, bro. That is the markings of a person who really don't care. Didn't he say something? He was like, oh my gosh, is he dead? Hopefully. That's crazy. Now again, I don't condone it. You should not hit anybody with your vehicle. But I'm just saying, him doing that, man, bro, he got some aura points in my book. And again, personally, not a fan, not even a follower, I wouldn't even consider myself a viewer, okay? Everything I've seen against him has been without my consent. Or seen about him has been without my consent. But I can't sit here and pretend him hitting somebody with his car, running somebody over, wasn't low-key like that, bro. Again, I'm not saying he's valid, not saying he's right, not saying he's justified. I'm just saying, man, sometimes you just gotta look at things and be like, that was a moment where he was free. He wasn't in the cage, he was flying free, okay? But again, you know, you're flying free, flying too close to the sun, getting burnt out. That might be what happened to bro.